Hey, welcome back. Another day, another vlog. Great to have you back on this Friday morning. Yes, it is Friday morning. Week has gone very quick back at work. Very interesting. Look, had a yesterday after the show. Obviously, sat down, did some work. Got a fair bit done actually on the next video. It's the first day in a little bit, I guess, of our big trip down south with me and the family. We go to Canal Rocks and to Injured Up Spa, I think it's called. Terrible pronunciation, but beautiful little spot down on the southwest coast of WA. Just Google Canal Rocks and you'll see that area. It's an amazing place. I did do it. I've been there a couple of times and it's lovely. This day wasn't, you normally get some big rough waves bouncing across and some great photos for that stuff, but it wasn't. It was a little bit calm. And we sort of did a big drive, and it was a bit late in the afternoon, but it worked out. I did get some nice photos out of it. It was really nice. So pretty close to having that video. So that should be up Friday night. I can't see any reason why I can't get that ready to go for Friday night. I'll probably set it up as a premiere. So that should be good. And I can then start over the weekend to get ready for the next video and start trying to get ahead a bit and start pumping out a few of these videos for you. As I've said probably too many times now, but a heap of really, really cool stuff coming for the channel, so keep your eye out. Never mention merch. If you haven't gone, check out the new merch page on the website. Go over to 34 Media. That's 30 at THIRTY 4 Media at squarespace.com. You can go check out our merch page. We got hats, we got shirts, and all sorts of stuff. This is the old stuff. I got an email last night that I have ordered new shirts and a new hoodie from the new store, and that's coming, so you'll be able to see what it looks like physically, and I can tell you sort of sizes. I've got an XL, so I'll be able to, and that's the only other scary bit is like buying the right size, because sometimes they're smaller than what they seem. So I'll have that here soon. It's on its way. It's been made up, so it's really, really quick. Again, Teespring's, I've got some stuff that's still coming from Teespring. I ordered a little bit about a week or so ago that only just started getting sent, and these guys did it like 3 days later. So it is heaps quicker to get your stuff. So if you have been thinking about maybe hooking us up and buying something and getting something for yourself with the mighty tiger fish on, definitely a great chance to get in there. Now, Porsche has, we know they've gone into electric cars. We've talked about all their different and how much I enjoy electric. I think it's definitely the way forward. I've been looking at buying an electric scooter for a couple of years. I think maybe this year or next year is going to be that year once they've settled down into a new, and we buy a house in Queensland. I'll be able to think about getting one of them. Either that or electric bikes. There's some wild electric bikes around, but I think you need a motorcycle license here in Australia to ride them, like the Chiron. Been watching that a couple of days. Go check that out. Pretty amazing. 72 volts and like 150 k's an hour on a bike smaller than my BMX. So just insanity what electric vehicles can do. Scooters as well, and cars are no different. There's some amazing cars out there. Now Porsche, we all know Porsche, the heritage racing. They make an amazing car. The 911 hasn't changed too much in the last 40, 50 years, and it's just a beautiful car. And they are renowned for quality. Well, they've got the Taycan, which is the electric car. They're investing a lot of money into electrics. VW, Porsche, they're very ahead of the game generally. And well, they've taken another step here. If you haven't heard of Rimac, what's his name from? Used to be on Top Gear. He crashed the Rimac and it caught on fire. He just about killed himself. Not James. Can't remember. That's terrible. I did see it tonight when I was looking up the information. But Rimac, very well renowned for making super hypercar electric cars, super high speeds, crazy stuff. Well, they have got a new car out, and Porsche's pretty confident in there because they already own a share, but they've dumped another heap of cash in, and they now own 25% of Rimac. So the beauty of that is that Porsche gets a little bit of their tech. Rimac gets a bit of Porsche's quality and controls and management and way to build a car company. Like if you're going to join up with someone, Porsche and Volkswagen before Tesla was the biggest car company. I think Dieselgate sort of trimmed them down a little bit to size. Tesla is now the biggest car company on the planet, but you know, V-Dubs know how to build cars. They're very switched on, and Porsche is their elite brand. And now Rimac's gets that little bit of information back, and they throw them a bit of how to do electrics properly. So pretty darn cool. Now that's all exciting. Porsche getting in there and getting that information, that engineering tech, and then vice versa. But they've got a new car out, Rimac, and it's pretty darn insane. Looks really nice. Sort of cross between a Ferrari and maybe like a little McLaren sort of ish, that sort of car. So like a normal looking sort of hypercar, except for the specs. Starts off, don't even worry about trying to buy it, $2 million US estimated price. So that's probably about nearly 3 million Australia, megabucks. But 1.8 seconds to 100, 1.8, not 2, 1.8. That's got to be close to the fastest there is. I know the Teslas were sub 2, they were like around about the 2 second mark, 1.9s, 1.8's ridiculous. 1914 kilowatts of power. Wow. Top speed 412. Because why wouldn't you? Because I think the Autobahn's about the only place you can drive that fast in the world anymore. Used to be the territory when I grew up, but then we got all these do-gooders down in Canberra. I think the Southerners just got jealous because we used to be able to do 160 everywhere we went, and actually there was less deaths then than there is now with everyone locked in 110. But politicians apparently know better than everyone else. They don't. But anyway, I digress. 412 k's now. That's an insane top speed. Very, very cool. 2,300 newton meters of torque, which is just crazy amount. I think the biggest trick would be to try and hold that power down to the ground. There must be just some amazing tech in there to get it down. But what a car, just super, super nice. They're getting better and better, Rimac. This increased shareholding by Porsche is only going to benefit them. It's going to help Porsche out, but I think Rimac's actually going to get more out of this deal than they can imagine. It's definitely a better deal for them. So look out for Rimac. They're going to be coming up and up and up. They're in the hypercar scene. They're not really like a Tesla, but you never know. They may start making some smaller range stuff, or their tech might jump into your next Porsche Taycan and stuff, and which would make them go even faster, and that's going to help Porsche get a little bit of that extra share as well. So look, good news all around for both companies. Very, very cool. And that C2, that's what it's called, C_2 from Rimac. Go check that out. What a beautiful car, and just crazy tech, and just built like amazing as per normal. Now, polymer cables. We all know about cables, all the 50 million cables we have connecting our chargers and phones and connecting our computers for data. Thunderbolt 3, you'll know, USB-C and Thunderbolt 3, you'll know about them. USB-A, your old cords. USB-A, generally copper wire. USB-C, I don't think they're optical fiber, but the Thunderbolts are. Now, they're capable up to 40 gigabyte a second transfer speed. Probably doesn't really matter much in Australia for us because our internet's so crap. But cables, once you get into a pro setup and you get a big business and you're trying to offload and upload lots of data to your different systems, if you've got a big storage system out the back and your computers, you got a lot of people working on computers and they're running them out there, data that 40 gigs actually tends to be a little bit restrictive. Well, some smart people have worked out the next new future for cables is polymer technology. They're going to be replacing Thunderbolt 3 cables, and these things are going to be up to twice the speed. That's just for one cable. So we're talking 105 gigabytes a second through one cable, and you can bundle those cables together to basically like terabytes a second of speed. So just absolutely incredible and crazy. That was over from the Lou Later boys that were talking about it. And the more and more you learn and understand the computers and how all the systems work, Like anything, like a water system. If you imagine a water, if you can only get so much water through that pipe. Well, that's all you're going to get at the back end of it. So if you now got a better pipe, a bigger pipe, and it comes through faster, well, obviously you're going to get more water. So that's like really important, and it's good to see these polymer cables will start coming into the pro guys, and then they're going to come down, and we're going to get quality cables. And the beauty is they're stronger, more flexible. They're going to be better all around, and just the future is just insane. It just gets faster and faster and crazier. So electric cars, electric pushies, electric scooters, internet going through the roof from a satellite. It's, yeah, wild stuff. Now, Lume Cube, big fan of Lume Cube. I've got one on this camera right here, my little Lume Cube waterproof sucker. They do panels and all sorts of lights and stuff for creators, mobile solutions. Pretty good company, very nice guys. They often give us a compliment on whatever on the Instagram photos and stuff, so I do appreciate that. They've got a new product out, a panel, so a panel light, but it's RGB. It's a pretty nice bit of kit. Not too badly priced too, Australia-wise. It's $262, so not cheap. Normally RGBs, good ones, around 140, 150. This is a larger size one. 360 RGB colors, 5% to 100% adjustable brightness, 3000 to 5000 K lume light, so you can adjust the light temperature. That's the word I was looking for. 263 LEDs, 1000 lume output, 3 tripod mount holes in there, that quarter 20-inch, 20 threads size, CRI 96, so it's a good quality light, and you will notice a difference. I've got some cheaper lights that I've got there for when I'm doing some light painting at night, but you can definitely tell the difference in the color of the light with the Lume Cube, my Lume Cube, compared to the little cheap $20 ones. They don't last nearly as long, and it definitely makes a difference when you're getting those photos. So that's really important. Frosted lens comes with a DSLR mount included, USB-C, and it'll do 1500 lux at 0.5 of a meter. Bluetooth capable. There is an app for it, so you'll be able to play with it and adjust and set all your stuff from away while you're behind the camera. You can put it where you want to do and check it and go and check what it's going to look like, and then adjust as you need it. So that's pretty cool. About 2.5 to 3.5 hours of battery, depending on your brightness and power outage. Look, they make fantastic stuff. They make stuff for drones. I've got the light that I got on the Mini 2, my little grip here, little flashing light, so I can use to let everyone know what I'm doing. They do some great products. That's just another fantastic product. And another option for you to go and check out if you are looking for something to upgrade, or you need some sort of new solution in lighting. So definitely good. Lighting's important. It doesn't seem like much, but it makes a big difference when you've got a little bit of color at the back. That RGB just breaks up this epoxy little mine room, and you know, it looks like a world-class set. Probably not. I'm probably terrible at the lighting, but anyway, I try. And you can try too. Go check out the Lume Cubes. They look alright. They'll be a good bit of kit, and they won't be cheap Chinese rubbish. They'll actually last, and they'll be a good bit of kit. And that's about it. Not a real lot happening other than that. It was pretty quiet. Pretty stoked to get back in this video. I'm sort of I'm into day one, and I'm starting to jog the memories back of the photos and stuff I've got, and I know what I've got coming up. So I'm pretty excited about editing the photos. I know I've got a ton of work to do. So yeah, all looking good for upwards and onwards. But it's Friday. I will see you all again Monday. Have a great weekend. Hopefully I can get this video up for you tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But I think I should be pretty close today. See how we go with the internet, with the upload speeds and stuff. It was a little bit slow yesterday, so we'll suss it all out. Rightio, I'll catch you all on Monday. If you're going that way, have a great weekend. Peace.